Have you ever wondered why your life is the way it is? Why you face certain challenges, connect with specific people, or feel an unexplainable pull toward a purpose you can't quite define? What if I told you that none of it is random? That before you were born, your soul carefully chose this life. Every triumph, every heartbreak, and every connection to help you grow into the most enlightened version of yourself. Imagine standing in a realm beyond time and form, a place where you, alongside wise spiritual guides, reviewed countless possibilities for your journey. You didn't just stumble into this life. You selected your challenges, your family, even the people who would inspire or hurt you, all to fulfill your soul's mission. Sounds incredible, right? Right? In this video, we'll uncover the secrets of pre-birth planning, explore how karma and soul contracts shape your life, and reveal how you can transcend the cycle of reincarnation altogether. You'll learn how everything from your soulmate to your greatest struggle serves a higher purpose in the grand cosmic design. So, if you're ready to discover how your soul's journey is intertwined with ancient wisdom from spiritual traditions like Hermeticism, Hinduism, and Buddhism, and how you can unlock your own spiritual growth, then stay tuned. This is more than a video. It's a guide to understanding your life's blueprint and the path to enlightenment. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's dive deep into the mysteries of your soul's journey. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Before your soul entered this world, it existed in a state of pure consciousness, connected to the divine, the universal mind, or what some call the source. In that boundless state, there were no limitations, no pain, no separation. It was a place of infinite peace and unity. But even in this perfect state, your soul felt an innate desire, the need to grow, to experience, and to evolve. And that's where the journey began. Your soul made a choice, a profound decision to leave the comfort of the infinite and step into the dense, dualistic physical world. Why? Because only here in this school of life could it learn the lessons it needed to refine its divine essence. Lessons like compassion, forgiveness, courage, and love. In this physical realm, everything your soul experiences has a purpose. The joy you feel, it teaches gratitude and presence. The pain you endure, it carves out strength and resilience. Every experience, whether uplifting or challenging, is a piece of the larger puzzle, shaping you into the most authentic, enlightened version of yourself. And here's something truly fascinating. Your soul didn't come here randomly. It had a mission. Every soul's journey is unique. Some are here to learn patience by navigating difficult relationships. Others may be mastering self-love by overcoming challenges of rejection or loss. And the beauty of it all is that these lessons aren't tied to worldly success. They're about spiritual growth, becoming a co-creator with the universe and aligning with the highest truths. Now, this dualistic world where we experience light and dark, pleasure and pain, isn't meant to punish you. It's designed to help you evolve. Think of it as a training ground where your soul learns through contrast. You cannot truly understand courage until you face fear. You cannot fully embrace love until you've experienced loss. These polarities are the tools your soul uses to grow. But don't think for a moment that you're walking this journey alone. Your soul has guidance. Spiritual guides, beings of light, and the wisdom of the universe are always there, subtly nudging you forward. These guides whisper through your intuition, send messages through dreams, or appear as moments of clarity when you need them most. And the most amazing part, despite the challenges, the setbacks, and the struggles, your soul never forgets its connection to the divine. That connection might feel faint at times, like a distant echo or a soft pull in your heart, but it's always there. It's the part of you that longs for meaning, that seeks truth, and that feels called toward something greater than yourself. This is the soul's journey, a quest for growth, for wisdom, and ultimately, for enlightenment. Every moment of your life, every triumph and every tear has been carefully designed as part of this divine blueprint. And whether you're aware of it or not, you are right where your soul needs you to be. Karma and free will, two of the most misunderstood but transformative forces guiding your soul's journey. Let's start with karma, often seen as a cosmic scorecard of rewards and punishments. But the truth is, karma isn't about judgment or punishment. It's about balance, growth, and understanding. Think of karma as the universe's way of teaching lessons through experience. Every action, thought, and emotion creates ripples, energetic ripples that eventually return to you. Imagine this: in a past life, your soul may have caused harm or pain to another, not because it's inherently bad, but because it was still learning. In this life, karma might bring you an experience where you face similar circumstances not to punish you, but to help you develop empathy, compassion, and a deeper understanding of the consequences of your actions. It's like a spiritual classroom, ensuring you learn what you need to evolve. But here's where it gets fascinating. While karma sets the stage, free will writes the script. Yes, your soul may have chosen certain challenges or relationships to face in this lifetime, but how you navigate them is entirely up to you. Free will is your greatest gift. It gives you the power to transform, to break cycles, and to align with your highest self. For instance, let's say you're born into a difficult family dynamic, perhaps one filled with conflict. Karma might have guided your soul to this experience to teach you patience or resilience. But you're not a prisoner to these circumstances. Through free will, you can choose how you respond. You can break generational patterns, forgive and grow, or you can remain stuck in the cycle. The choice is always yours. And then there's the concept of soul contracts. These are agreements your soul makes before birth, binding you to certain people or experiences to ensure you learn specific lessons. Have you ever wondered why certain relationships feel so profound, like you've known someone forever? Or why some people challenge you so deeply? That's the magic of soul contracts. Your soulmate, for example, isn't just someone you're romantically drawn to. They're often a soul you've encountered across lifetimes, helping you grow in profound ways. And adversaries, they're not here to destroy you, they're here to teach you strength, forgiveness, or boundaries. It's all part of the intricate web of karma and free will. But here's where things get truly empowering. Karma is not a life sentence. It's a tool for growth, and you have the power to shape your destiny. Through awareness, you can break karmic cycles and release patterns that no longer serve you. Forgiveness, whether for yourself or others, is one of the most powerful ways to do this. By forgiving, you're not condoning past actions. You're freeing yourself from the energetic ties that keep you bound to them. And let's not forget the role of intention. The Hermetic principle of mentalism teaches that your thoughts shape your reality. What you focus on grows. If you approach life with love, gratitude, and a commitment to grow, you'll align with higher vibrations, attracting experiences that uplift your soul. Conversely, holding on to anger, resentment, or fear reinforces the very patterns karma is trying to help you resolve. Ultimately, karma and free will are not opposing forces. They're partners in your spiritual evolution. Karma provides the lessons, and free will gives you the tools to learn them. Together, they create a dynamic dance where your soul grows, evolves, and transforms. So, as you reflect on your life, ask yourself, what lessons is karma presenting to me? How can I use my free will to respond in a way that aligns with my soul's highest purpose? Because when you take control of your choices, when you embrace growth over resistance, you become a conscious co-creator of your destiny. And that's where true spiritual empowerment begins. Before you took your very first breath, your soul embarked on an incredible journey of preparation, a process known as pre-birth planning. Imagine a realm beyond time and space, where your soul existed as pure consciousness, connected to the divine source. In this state, your soul wasn't just observing your potential life, it was carefully crafting it, choosing every detail to align with its mission and spiritual growth. Let's take a closer look at how this works. Picture yourself standing before a council of ancient guides, beings of immense wisdom and love. These guides aren't there to dictate your path, but to help you navigate the possibilities. Together, you review the karmic lessons you've carried from past lives, the patterns you've yet to break, and the opportunities for growth in the life ahead. This process is deeply intentional. Your soul doesn't just pick random events or relationships. It selects experiences that will teach the lessons it most needs. For instance, if your soul is working to develop compassion, you might choose to be born into a situation where you witness or experience hardship. If courage is your lesson, you may face challenges that push you to step outside your comfort zone. But the choices don't stop there. Your soul also selects the people who will play key roles in your life. These relationships, whether they're with your family, friends, mentors, or even adversaries, are not accidental. They're part of what's known as soul contracts, agreements made in the pre-birth planning stage. Think about the relationships in your life that feel especially significant, maybe the bond with a soulmate that feels timeless, or the tension with a family member that has shaped you in profound ways. These connections were likely chosen before birth to help your soul grow. Even difficult relationships serve a purpose. They're designed to teach forgiveness, resilience, or self-love. Your soul doesn't only choose the people in your life, it also decides on your physical traits and circumstances. Yes, even the body you inhabit was chosen intentionally. Your soul may select certain genetic factors, physical abilities, or even health challenges to align with the lessons it needs to learn. For example, a soul seeking to master patience might choose a body that requires extra care or healing. Then there are the broader aspects of your life, your culture, socioeconomic status, and even the historical period you're born into. These factors shape the environment in which your lessons will unfold. A soul seeking to understand compassion might choose to be born into a time or place where empathy and care are urgently needed. But here's something truly fascinating. While many aspects of your life are planned, they're not rigidly fixed. Your soul intentionally leaves room for free will and flexibility. It's a bit like setting the framework for a masterpiece, but allowing the details to be painted as life unfolds. For example, while certain pivotal moments, like meeting a soulmate or facing a life-changing challenge, might be pre-planned, how you respond to those moments is entirely up to you. This flexibility is key to your growth. The universe is constantly adjusting to your choices, presenting new opportunities for learning and evolution. If you avoid a planned challenge, life will find another way to present the lesson in a different form. It's a dynamic process, ensuring your soul stays aligned with its mission, even as you exercise free will. Another remarkable aspect of pre-birth planning is the veil of forgetfulness. When your soul transitions from the spiritual realm to the physical world, it passes through a veil that causes it to forget its past lives and pre-birth choices. This forgetfulness isn't a punishment, it's a gift. It ensures that your experiences feel real and meaningful. Without it, the lessons you encounter wouldn't have the same depth or impact. Yet, even with this veil, subtle reminders of your soul's purpose remain. These might come through instincts, dreams, or a deep inner calling that guides you toward your mission. Have you ever felt a pull toward a certain path or experienced a moment of clarity that seemed to come from nowhere? Those are echoes of your pre-birth planning, nudging you back on track. Ultimately, pre-birth planning is one of the most powerful demonstrations of your soul's sovereignty and wisdom. It's a reminder that nothing in your life is random. Every challenge, every joy, and every connection is part of a carefully designed blueprint, crafted to help your soul evolve and fulfill its divine purpose. So, the next time you face a difficult situation or encounter someone who challenges you deeply, pause and reflect. What lesson is my soul trying to learn here? What growth is this experience calling me toward? When you start to see your life through the lens of pre-birth planning, even the most challenging moments take on new meaning. Because the truth is, you are not a victim of life's circumstances. You are a co-creator, crafting your journey with the infinite wisdom of your soul and the guidance of the divine. And that realization is the first step toward living your life with purpose, power, and peace. Life is often called a school for the soul, and every experience we encounter, whether joyful or painful, acts as a teacher. But what exactly are we here to learn, and who ensures we don't lose our way? At its core, your soul's journey is about growth. Each lifetime offers unique lessons that bring you closer to your true divine essence. These lessons aren't about achieving material success or external validation. They're about spiritual growth. For some, the lesson might be forgiveness, learning to release resentment and open their heart. For others, it's self-love, discovering their worth despite external circumstances. Every soul has its own mission, but the underlying goal is always the same: to align with the highest vibrations of love, truth, and compassion. Now you might wonder, how do we stay on track when life becomes overwhelming? That's where spiritual guides come in. Imagine them as a team of unseen mentors, whispering wisdom and offering guidance along the way. These guides aren't here to interfere with your free will, but to gently steer you toward the path your soul planned before birth. Sometimes their messages come as a gut feeling, that strong sense of intuition nudging you in a certain direction. Other times it's a vivid dream, a synchronicity that feels too perfect to be coincidence, or even a conversation with someone who delivers the exact words you needed to hear. These moments aren't random. They're reminders that you're never truly alone on this journey. But here's something incredible. The soul learns not only through positive experiences, but also through challenges. In fact, the hardest moments in life often carry the greatest lessons. Think about it. When you face heartbreak, loss, or failure, you're forced to dig deep, to uncover a strength and wisdom you didn't even know you had. These moments are the soul's way of refining itself, like a diamond shaped under pressure. And let's not forget the people who cross your path. Some relationships feel instantly profound, as if you've known the person forever. Others might challenge you to your core. Both types of connections are intentional. They're designed to teach you what you need, whether it's trust, resilience, or the ability to let go. Even the people who hurt you serve a purpose, showing you how to rise above pain and choose forgiveness or self-respect. The soul's growth isn't linear, it's a spiral. As you move through life, you'll revisit similar lessons in deeper and more meaningful ways. For example, you might face challenges around self-worth at multiple points in your life. But each time, you'll have the opportunity to respond with more wisdom, more grace, and more alignment with your soul's highest purpose. And through it all, your spiritual guides remain by your side. Whether you call them angels, ancestors, or simply higher beings, their presence is constant. They're there to remind you of your soul's mission and to offer support when the path feels unclear. But remember, they can only guide. You must choose to listen. So, when you find yourself questioning why something is happening, ask yourself, what is my soul trying to learn here? What opportunity for growth is this experience offering me? Because the truth is, every moment in life, even the hard ones, is an invitation for your soul to evolve. Your journey is sacred, your lessons are meaningful, and you are always guided, even when the way forward seems uncertain. Embrace the process, trust the guidance, and know that every step you take brings you closer to becoming the most radiant version of your true self. The karmic cycle, sometimes called the wheel of life or reincarnation, is one of the most profound mysteries of the soul's journey. It's the mechanism that keeps us returning lifetime after lifetime, learning, growing, and evolving. But what exactly is the karmic cycle, and how do we ultimately break free from it? At its essence, karma is about balance. Every action, thought, and emotion creates an energetic ripple that eventually returns to you. These ripples shape the experiences and lessons your soul encounters, not as punishment, but as opportunities for growth. Think of karma as the universe's way of helping your soul become its highest self by understanding the consequences of its choices. For example, if a soul caused harm in one lifetime, it might choose to experience something similar in the next, not to suffer, but to develop empathy and compassion. Similarly, acts of kindness, generosity, or love create positive ripples, bringing opportunities for joy and connection. Karma is the soul's teacher, ensuring every experience contributes to its evolution. But here's the truth. The karmic cycle isn't endless. It's not a trap you're doomed to repeat forever. In fact, the ultimate goal of your soul is liberation, freedom from the karmic cycle and the illusions of the material world. This liberation, often referred to as enlightenment, is the moment your soul transcends the need for reincarnation and returns to its divine source. So how does a soul achieve this? It begins with awareness. The first step to breaking free from the karmic cycle is recognizing the patterns that keep you tied to it. Are there repeating themes in your life, challenges, relationships, or emotional struggles that feel all too familiar? These are clues from your soul, pointing to lessons it's still working to master. Once you've identified these patterns, the next step is transformation. This means approaching life's challenges with a mindset of growth and self-awareness. Instead of reacting out of fear, anger, or attachment, you choose to respond with love, forgiveness, and detachment. By doing this, you break the cycle of repeating the same karmic lessons and move closer to liberation. Forgiveness in particular is one of the most powerful tools for releasing karma. Whether it's forgiving yourself for past mistakes or letting go of resentment toward others, forgiveness dissolves the energetic ties that bind you to the cycle of cause and effect. It allows you to step into a space of peace and freedom. Detachment is another key. This doesn't mean abandoning the people or experiences that matter to you. Instead, it's about releasing your dependence on outcomes. The Hermetic principle of mentalism teaches that your thoughts shape your reality. When your soul clings to material desires or fears, it reinforces the karmic cycle. But when you learn to love deeply, work passionately, and experience life fully without attachment, you rise above the illusions of the physical world. Raising your vibration is also essential. The karmic cycle is rooted in lower vibrational energies like fear, anger, and greed. By aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with higher frequencies like love, compassion, and gratitude, you naturally move closer to liberation. Practices like meditation, mindfulness, and acts of service can help you stay aligned with these higher vibrations. And then there's the ultimate realization, the interconnectedness of all existence. The karmic cycle thrives on the illusion of separation, the idea that you are separate from others and from the divine. Liberation comes when you awaken to the truth that we are all one, part of an infinite loving source. This awakening often happens through deep spiritual practices, mystical experiences, or moments of profound insight. When a soul reaches liberation, it doesn't mean it ceases to exist. Instead, it becomes fully conscious of its divine nature, free from the constraints of karma and the material world. At this stage, the soul can choose its next step. Some souls remain in higher dimensions of existence, experiencing unity and boundless creativity. Others, like enlightened beings such as Buddha or Jesus, may choose to reincarnate, not out of necessity, but to serve as guides and teachers for humanity. So, if you've ever felt a longing to break free from life's repetitive cycles, know that it's your soul calling you toward liberation. Every moment is an opportunity to grow, to transcend, and to align with your divine essence. Remember, the karmic cycle isn't a prison. It's a journey that ends not in escape, but in awakening to the infinite love and unity that has always been within you. What happens when this life comes to an end? For centuries, spiritual traditions and mystical teachings have explored the mysteries of life after death, offering profound insights into the soul's journey beyond the physical realm. Far from being the end, death is a transition, a doorway into a higher state of consciousness where the soul reflects, learns, and prepares for what's next. When the physical body dies, the soul doesn't cease to exist. Instead, it transitions into the interlife, or the between lives realm. In this state of pure consciousness, the soul is free from the limitations of the material world. No time, no space, no boundaries. It reconnects with its spiritual guides, higher self, and the divine source, entering a realm of infinite love and wisdom. One of the most fascinating aspects of this journey is the life review. This is not a judgmental process, but a deeply educational one. The soul replays its most significant moments, reliving its choices and actions not just from its own perspective, but also from the perspective of others it impacted. Imagine feeling not only your joy and pain, but also the emotions of those you interacted with. This process fosters profound understanding, teaching the soul about the consequences of its actions and where it succeeded or fell short in fulfilling its life's purpose. But here's the remarkable part. The life review is not about punishment or guilt. It's about growth. It's a chance for the soul to reflect with compassion and wisdom, recognizing patterns, karmic ties, and lessons still to be learned. This sets the stage for planning the next chapter of its journey. Karma continues to play a vital role even in the afterlife. The soul examines the energetic ripples it created during its lifetime, both positive and negative. Acts of kindness, love, and forgiveness create uplifting energy that supports the soul's evolution, while unresolved conflicts or harm may reveal lessons that still need attention. This karmic assessment shapes the soul's next incarnation, ensuring it continues to grow and balance its energetic debts. But there's another key element: soul contracts. In the between-life state, the soul revisits agreements made with other souls before this life. It reflects on how these relationships unfolded and whether the lessons were fully realized. Did you forgive the person who hurt you? Did you honor the soulmate who supported you? These contracts aren't about obligation, they're about mutual growth, helping souls evolve together through love, challenge, and connection. Then comes the most creative and intentional part of the process: designing the next incarnation. This is where the soul, with the guidance of spiritual beings, decides its next life path. It chooses its family, physical traits, and the pivotal events it will experience. Even the challenges it faces are chosen to align with its mission for growth. This stage isn't about starting over. It's about building on the lessons learned and moving closer to liberation. But what if the soul is ready to transcend the cycle of reincarnation? This is where the concept of enlightenment comes into play. Some souls, having resolved their karma and mastered their lessons, reach a point where they no longer need to reincarnate. They ascend to higher dimensions of existence, experiencing unity with the divine and serving as guides or teachers for others still on their journey. And for those still on the path, subtle reminders of the soul's purpose remain. Intuitive whispers, dreams, or even moments of synchronicity that feel divinely guided. These are signs that the soul is never alone, always supported by the universe and its spiritual guides. The journey after death isn't about endings. It's about transformation. It's a process of reflection, learning, and preparing for what's next, all with the ultimate goal of evolving into the most enlightened version of yourself. So, when you think of life after death, remember, it's not a final chapter, but a bridge to something far greater, a continuation of the soul's eternal dance with the divine. As we come to the end of this journey, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've uncovered. Your life is not a random series of events. It's a beautifully orchestrated masterpiece created by your soul. Every challenge, every relationship, and every triumph is part of a greater plan, a plan designed to help you grow, evolve, and move closer to your divine essence. But how do you apply these insights in your daily life? Here are some practical takeaways to help you embrace your soul's journey with intention and purpose. First, cultivate self-awareness. Start by observing the recurring patterns in your life. What lessons keep showing up? Are there relationships or challenges that seem to repeat? These are your karmic opportunities for growth. Journaling, meditation, or simply taking quiet moments to reflect can help you uncover these hidden patterns. Second, practice forgiveness. Whether it's forgiving someone who hurt you or releasing guilt about your own actions, forgiveness is one of the most powerful tools for dissolving karma. It frees you from the energetic ties that hold you back and opens the door to healing and liberation. Next, align with love and gratitude. These high vibrational energies are your soul's natural state. By approaching life with compassion and appreciation, you not only transform your current circumstances, but also attract more positive experiences into your journey. Don't forget to trust your intuition. That inner voice, those gut feelings, they're not random. They're the whispers of your soul and your spiritual guides, gently steering you toward your higher purpose. Pay attention to dreams, synchronicities, and those moments when something just feels right. Finally, embrace the power of choice. Remember, free will is your greatest gift. Even when life feels overwhelming, you always have the power to choose your response. Each choice you make, no matter how small, shapes your path and moves you closer to liberation. As you walk this path, know that you are never alone. Your soul is supported by spiritual guides, karmic lessons, and a universe that is always conspiring for your growth. You are a co-creator of your destiny, capable of transforming challenges into opportunities and aligning with your divine purpose. So as you move forward, ask yourself, what can I learn from this moment? How can I grow from this experience? Because every step you take, every choice you make, brings you closer to your highest self. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the soul's journey. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who are seeking these truths. Together, we can uncover the mysteries of life, death, and beyond, and continue to evolve into the limitless beings we are meant to be. Until next time, remember, your soul's journey is sacred, and every moment is a part of your masterpiece.